Hello and welcome. These are horse racing selections for Thursday, the 17th of November. I am Flat Cap Callum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. All right, coming up today, we have got nice and straightforward Thursday. So Thursday's bets are £15, so it's 3/4 stake. It's just two bets, two lucky 15s with a few bits of extras. So for those of you who like it a little bit more straightforward, you are winning today, yesterday less so. That's coming up. First race is 155 Market Rasen. Not a race most people are going to be that looking at, to be honest, but I found something like in the 155 Market Rasen. A lot of the other races are kind of a little bit more obvious. That one is not. So that is coming up. Before we do that, we'll do the review of how we got on Wednesday's bets. And it was a good day, so really happy to go. 2 decent days back to back for the channel. Gets us back a little bit near on track, really. So happy with that. Just nice. Last week was a bit of a roller coaster because we had a terrible week up until Sunday. It's been a terrible few weeks before that. And then there was a bunch of milestones last week. I think it was the worst ever Wednesday we ever had on the channel. I got to 2,000 subscribers last week as a milestone. I did my 300 video last week. And then Sunday was the best Sunday we'd ever had because we hadn't had a decent win on a Sunday. Like, we've had wins, but 80 odd quid was the best Sunday we've had. So it was a lot of milestones. So it'd be nice just this week just to cruise along, I think, a little bit. Started off nicely. Let's just see how we go. 15 on, so even if it all goes terribly for Thursday, we'll still be a couple of quid ahead going into Friday, which is going to feel better than it has done for weeks. We'll see how we go. But overall, I think we're now minus 18 for the month. So way better than where we were. So I had it as 25 on, 44.33 back, so 19.33 back. So we started off here, large action, just looked like it was going all right, and then just pulled up. So that was rubbish. Marajan was poor. Cinderella was one out of the placings, unfortunately. So that finished fourth, which would have been okay for Sky. And then these two ran great races. So that wasn't anywhere close to the odds-on favourite, but it was very far away from the horse that was in third. So decent race. I think it was 22 to 1 was the SP, and Got No Dollars of 25. So if you had got done it with a bog bookie, you would have come out better for that one. Drifted like a barge this morning up to 33s, 40s I saw in places, and then back into 25s by the time the race went. Don't know why. Little place double on there, but it was a profitable bet one. And then this was poor, so nothing in that one, and bet 2 in the combination bet. Then bet 3 was the big price one. We ended up having a non-runner and a non-runner at the bottom, so 2 non-runners. So there's a 90 pence of refunds on there, but the other 2 pretty much did run to the betting market there, unfortunately. And then bet 4 was the one that did as well. So the big bet in terms of stake for the day. And to be fair, I think we got a little bit lucky. Well Suited was close. It was a bunch finish, so it just missed out on placing. But then we had a Maury, which was backed into 6 to 1. First past the post, got demoted from scrimmaging. I felt that was a bit unlucky, but we got demoted. But then as far as I can see, the channel got paid out on Sky. I had some bets on 365 and Coral that got paid out. Someone else said about Paddy that got paid out. So I think most people got paid out, but then someone else was saying Hills didn't pay out. So unfortunately, if you didn't get paid out for the winner on that, because then we had Matilda with me, that one, and I thought that one was going to get demoted because that was almost an identical argy-bargy finish. So as it was, most people should have got paid out for the 2 winners. 6 to 1 and 10 to 1 SP, 11 and 12 were on the channel. I imagine most people would have got better than SP, certainly, in terms of the way the price moves were. So that was a nice way to finish. Unfortunately, Jazzy Dancer turning in the straight, I thought, we could be on here. We could get the 3 and have a bonanza day. But no, it faded out of the placings in the end. So 25 on, 44.33 back. So we're starting the week 19 ahead, 18 down for the month. I should say as well, while I remember, before I go into today's bets, I was asked to do a shout out. I don't know. This is, never been done before that, so more than happy to shout out to Aaron Feeney, who apparently has got a big fight coming up this week. Not sure what discipline, whether we're talking about boxing, mixed martial arts, whatever, I'm not sure, so feel free to let me know, but wishing you the best of luck as a regular watcher of the channel, so good luck, Aaron. Now I'll get on to today's bets. So these are the two. So I'm starting off the 155 Market Rasen Lucky Robin 16s. It's only a 6-runner race and it's the outside of the field, but I think it's a lot better than that. So we're going with that. 205 Wincanton Joyful Kit 25s. 213, we're having a go. We took it last time, first time out for the season. It didn't run well. So we're giving it one last go, Apples and Pears, at 14 years of old. Will it turn back the clock, or will this be the last time it appears on the channel bets? We'll find out. That's there at 28s. And then the 323 Clonmel, really good race to get on with. There's a lot of bookies paying 5. It's the kind of race that you definitely want to look for combination doubles. I just didn't find another race that I liked in the thing, so I have got 2 in the race, 1 in each of my lucky 15s, but I've not got a combination bet. And what I would say about my 2 selections in the 323, watch out is tonight, if you're doing the bets tonight, 365 have got very, very poor odds in comparison. So I think most bookies are 20 here, and 365 are about 12s, I think. And similarly, the other horse I've got is half the odds. So 20p each way lucky 15. We've got a 50p each way double on Finian's Row and Joyful Kit. And then I basically, to make it up to 3/4 stake, I had a quid left over, and I've just stuck it on Lucky Robin. So yeah, in terms of chances of winning per ratio of horses in race, if you like, that kind of combination. Yeah, I've stuck it on there. So it's not one I would normally shout out and go, it's like my horse of the day, per se, in a 6-runner race at 16-1. But I do like its chances, and I think it's massively overpriced. I would chase that down a lot. So I would put it maybe 6-7-1 is the true price. I think it will go in. I don't think it will go in that far though. So it's £8 you bet 1, Sky bet best, 365 next best on places, but the caveat there is the 323 at Clonmel. If you're watching this in the morning, the prices have normally level themselves out again. And then we've got bet 2, 323 Clonmel was where we're starting, capture the drama, 12-1 pretty much everywhere except 365 are offering 11-2. Then the 530 Chelmsford Lake Stand, Sky are 5 on that, 9-1. 7 o'clock Chelmsford Nigbay, which you've taken before, 25-1. Sky are 5 on that one. And then finishing off 8 o'clock Chelmsford Alice Kitty, 14-1. Sky are 4 on that one. So preferable for places. 365, despite that, are best for odds. 20p each way, lucky 15, and then we've got a double on the last 2. So if the first 6 horses get turned over, at least we've got a chance, even with a place double, of getting our money back there. So that's the way the bet's gone. That is it. So that's bet 1. That is bet 2. That's all we've got. And last thing I was just going to answer, there was a question on the comments about can I put the horse number on here as well. I haven't been asked for ages. When I started the channel, somebody asked me about it, and I did start doing it. And I just felt like this is already like cluttered, and there's a lot going on it. So yeah, the best advice I can give you, if you're following the tips, is you can pause the video, screenshot it, take a photo of the shot, whatever it might be, to copy stuff down. But yeah, it's basically A, it's going to make it's a bit cluttered, and B, I don't use race numbers myself, so it's just kind of an added thing that will take a bit more time. So I appreciate the request, but hopefully you can appreciate my reasons why I'm not going to add race numbers on there. But thank you for asking. I'm really happy for people to suggest stuff, and as long as it's fairly sensible like that, then I can absolutely consider. Alright, I'm leaving it there. Golf starts in the morning if you run the golf bets. If you missed the golf bets, they were on yesterday's video. It's just a £4 golf bet this week, but it starts really early in the morning in Dubai, so if you want to get on those, you need to get on tonight. And I will be back tomorrow night having a look for Friday's racing. Alright, have a good day. Thank you very much. Bye bye.